Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor. Oh, I love that song. Ah, let me get the chat up.
Let me get the chat up.
Let me get the chat up. Good morning, Junkyard. You're looking lovely as ever. Nice to see you. Started breakfast already for Mama. Um, I was at that when I was at that food auction, or we were. We bought dinner plate ham slices, so I cooked one up for breakfast. Uh, I had me a wee little bit of it, just to see if it was good enough. I think I should have been buying them things all along. $3 for about a pound of sliced ham. It's about that thick. About that big. Well, I've got a kettle of beans on the back burner just in case she doesn't want them eggs and ham. You know, that's always my second option there, Burt Master. Beans, a magical fruit. The more you eat, the more you toot. The more you toot, the better you feel. So it's eat beans for every meal. So that's my philosophy. Eggs and beans, hold the eggs. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I know. No. I think I'm gonna have to do a video just for you. Uh, Me cooking up a great big old mess of beans. Burt Master, if you like beans that much, go look at my baked beans video. Poof. I make some tasty baked beans, I'm telling you. Everybody asks for them every time we have a gathering. So, good morning, Brad. You're looking lovely as ever. I've been hard at it studying, racking my brains. Um, Arizona Ghostwriter would like me to make a Brunswick stew. Well, I have seen so far about 40 different variations of Brunswick stew. So I'm thinking about making Brunswick stew, but I just can't force myself to put barbecue sauce in a stew. I just can't do it. I'm sorry, I just can't do it. No. And some of these other ones, they don't have barbecue sauce in them. So I have no idea. Hello from the dark side. Food. FFP, good morning. Cute kitty, cute kitty. Nice to have you here. You're looking lovely as ever. That's right. Coffee, the breakfast of champions. Anyways, I made a big old ham steak. She don't even know if she wants anything to eat this morning because she's tired. She didn't get a nap in last night. She said she didn't know if she was going to eat breakfast or not. She just might, come in, get ready for bed, and go to, take a nap. I said, whatever. Hog Heaven Open Flame Barbecue Sauce. That sounds pretty good. Coffee beans. There you go. Good morning, Kevin. You're all looking lovely as ever. I just, I've never ever heard of putting barbecue sauce in a stew. And let's face it, people, barbecue sauce has not been around that long. You know, I know I've seen them where they put tomatoes, ketchup or whatever, or tomato paste in it. And some of them are putting brown sugar. That's other variations. But other people are using hickory barbecue sauce, tomatoes, brown sugar. Uh, I just can't do it. I'll make it, but it's going to be a northern variation of it, I think. Well, thank you. I know it's just vinegar and sugar and tomato, yeah, but that changes the complexity of the stew quite tremendously. And I'm sure if you got it up in Boston or whatever, it'd have crab meat in it, a lobster. So I never had either. I've heard of Brunswick stew, but I've never seen it done. I've never had it. And it is, Kevin. It's as complex as it can get. You forgot the H, the food post. There's an H on the end of the lobster. So, I know. I used to like that barbecue sauce with onion in it. Yeah. Yeah, how you do it now, Junkyard, don't you? Go get you some minced onions, dried minced onions, okay, that you can get at Walmart or whatever, and take a little bit of your barbecue sauce out of your bottle or whatever, and pour in a couple of tablespoons of that into the bottle. Put the lid back on it and shake it, and let it sit. Don't do this before you put it in the refrigerator. So it'll shake and combine better. After you do that, let it sit on your counter for a couple of hours, so that onions can rehydrate, and then put it in the refrigerator. I like the barbecue sauce from Always. I do. But you notice it looks just like Baby Ray's, and they got Baby's Ray's next to it, and there's about a $2.85 difference. And I guarantee you, if you start reading and checking, it's made in the same factory on the same line, and it was probably made the same day at the same place. The only thing difference is the sticker. It is. So. Baby Ray's muffin sauce. So. Roy Pender, good morning. Nice to see you. You're looking lovely as ever. Coffee, the nectar of the gods. That's right. I want to smoke some whitefish, but I got to do some checking on it. I don't like to do something unless I completely understand how the process is done. So it would upset me to the core if I bought, $50 or $100 worth of whitefish and then smoked it and then ruined it. I did that with smoked cheese, and I wanted to get some done, but it's going to get too damn hot here shortly again. So, yeah, that's right. White fish matters. You're right, Kevin. Well, Roy Fender might not be. So just hold on to that breakage of windage right there, Park Master. Yeah, I can put that shit on anything. That's right. Good morning, Floyd. Nice to see you. Yeah, black guns matter. They do. Yeah, so do the shiny ones. Hmm. Are you trying to say, Roy, it takes one to know one? Is that what you're trying to say? No, I did not there, FFP. I haven't watched 60 Minutes in probably 30 years. I know, because they're at ground level there, Park Master. That's the problem with dogs and babies. They're always at ground level. Dogs and little kids and babies, they're all at ground level. That's right. All guns matter, Junkyard. You're absolutely right. And people don't understand it, but that's the reason why nobody attacks a ground assault on the United States, because there's no way they could win. There's just too many guns in America. Sure, at first they might start to win because, people wouldn't get into it. Oh no, some of these candy asses wouldn't protect their country. But after a couple of days, it'd be guns up and guns out. Sun's up, guns out. That's right. Oh yeah? Huh. Nice to see you vertical too, Skater. Good morning. No, no, Park Master. No. I may be born at night, but I wasn't born last night. I've got my eye on Roy. I got my eye on you. I got my eye on each and every one of you because I want to embrace you all. Good morning, Gracie. Good morning, Gracie. Good morning, Gracie. It's Monday morning. Your cat's name is Oreo, and you're giving her a bath, and you're giving her away. Oh, that's too bad. Well, you know how you give a cat a bath, don't you, kitty kitty? And this is a dual-purpose cat wash. You take the cat, you hold it in your hands, and you love it, hug it, squeeze it. And while you got the cat like this, and you take a bottle of shampoo and you pour it in the toilet. Okay? You take the cat and you walk over to the toilet, grab the poor little thing and say, "Sweetie, it's time for a bath." And to save on housework. You put the cat in the toilet, slam the lid, sit on the lid, and you flush 13 times. Okay? 8 times for a wash, 5 times for a rinse. After you flush it the 13 times, you peek open that little thing right there. And if she still looks a little sudsy, do her one more flush. After that, you open it up, let the poor little kitty out of there, and you've accomplished 2 things. You've accomplished getting your kitty washed and your toilet scrubbed. There. housework done in one easy step. Oh, I believe it there, FFP. Oh. Good morning, cornbread. You're looking lovely as ever. Yeah, you may be upgraded to Lord soon. Yeah. You're glad to hear that. Well, you know, I've never done it. That's what I've heard. So, you know. You have 4 cats inside, 5 cats outside. Well, I remember when I was a kid, my grandpa, he was a little constipated. So he took he was out on the back porch, you know, and he grabbed himself a bottle of cod's liver oil and a big old spoon, and he poured himself a great big old spoon of that. He took some and went to pour a little bit more, and he dropped some on the porch, and he took that, he put the cap on it. Next thing you know, the old tomcat comes walking up, and he sees that cod liver oil there, smells her, and he laps her all up. Big mistake. Later on that day, that old tomcat, he had 3 cats a digging, 3 cats a burying, and 3 cats a looking for new holes. Mm-hmm. So he had to go. Good morning, Drifty. You're looking lovely as ever. Nice to see you. That's right. Yeah, they don't like water. Now, wait a minute. My daughter's cat, when she's in there taking a shower, she has to shut the door because the cat will come in, and she has a shower curtain, and the cat will jump in the shower with her. He loves a shower. There you go, cornbread. There you go, cornbread. See, that's a tip from your Uncle Iron. Yeah. Save on some housework. So. Yeah, she would have responded to that. There you go. Yeah, she's probably out there knocking the windows out of your place. Oh. So, anything new with anybody? Oh, yes, it does, kitty kitty. I remember when we was kids, we used to hand that out candy bars at school. Yeah. Be surprised how many people would fall for that joke. Especially when it was wrapped in a Hershey's wrapper. Did you get done building your bedroom? That's good. I remember you saying something about that last night. That's right. That will. That X-Lax will move the immovable. But then again, if you got something that won't move, get some of that magnesium citrate. That'll move her too. And it comes in two delicious flavors, cherry and lemon. So, yeah. Not yet. Big Easy. Good morning. You're looking lovely as ever. Good morning, sweetheart. I know. Doing a joke nowadays would result in a legal action. You're right, Kevin. You gotta get the wood floors done? That's right. July 22nd is National Hot Dog Day, Skeeter. That's also me and Kathy's anniversary. No. Yeah. Flooring is so fun, especially when it's hard to get down to the floor level and do it. Yeah, it is. All right, there, Floyd. You have yourself a great day, brother. Thanks for stopping. I appreciate it. Well, she just wants to love you. Yeah, Big Steve, he's okay. I know she didn't. She didn't, dear Kevin. Okay, that's why she's having a new home. Okay. Kia Boss is a different day. I gotta powder my nose real quick. Well, we're all a little troll here and there, here and there, here and there. But it's okay. That's right, cute kitty. I did watch the rest of your birthday party. That chef can cook. So, yeah, I only troll mine too. I troll them up and down the link. Think I'm actually fixing to get me a boat again this year. I know it's a lady, she's got a 12-footer aluminum. I believe it's a 12, either 12 or 14. Nice boat. It's been in her garage for years, inside the garage. Um, I'm going to have to talk to her and see if she wants to sell it. She asked me if I wanted to buy it last summer, and I thought it was a little high because I see them all the time for sale for about the same size boat for about $50 to $100 less than what she's asking. Well, I'll make her an offer. And if she wants to sell it, I'll sell it. I'll buy it. Echo in the Forest. How you doing? Nice to have you here. I think it's a Meyer boat. Meyer boats were made right here in the city I live in. Oh. All right, there. I will, when she comes back in, Gracie, I'll tell her you said hi. You have a great day. Good night, Gracie. Good night, Gracie. Good night, Gracie. I can't show that, Roy. Google won't let me show it, so I'm not going to show it. Oh. One old dude told you never buy at the first price, you know. Yeah, you're right. I can skin a buck. I can run a trot line. In a country boy, I can survive. See you later, Drifty. Are you leaving? Oh, no, I'm sorry. Bye, Gracie. I thought you were leaving. Sorry. That was Gracie leaving. Yeah. Yeah, I seen that there, Drifty. Sometimes I'm not very fast on reading. I keep trying to tell everybody if you write me something, I'm like, Dear Iron Dog, I'm writing this letter slow because I know you can't read too fast. Welcome back, Brad. Like Mr. Kata says, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. How you doing, Warsaw? Nice to have you here. Are you putting up the good fight? Hopefully. Hopefully. I don't know if you guys know it or not, but there's this little thing happening in November. So vote red, because if you vote red, or we could end up dead. So please vote red. Are you tired, Roy? Yep. Oh, yeah. You know damn well. Well, look what they've done in the past. You know, they found a bunch of ballots one time, a couple of years ago, in a dumpster that they had actually, somebody threw in the dumpster, then lit on fire, and the fire department got it put out, and come find out it was a bunch of ballots that didn't get counted. Somebody dumped them. Yeah. There's a lot of voter fraud. Yeah, not Chinese red either, and not communist red. No, you know, the blue is screaming, Russia, 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 Russia. Yet one of the two top, candidates for the presidency for their side is a communist socialist. Huh. They are. They are destroying it. So, do you live in the United States there, cute kitty? Because if you do, you should be voting. So, um, I don't care who you vote for as long as you vote. I really don't. I don't care who you vote for as long as you vote. And as long as you vote for Trump. That's right. Russia's the same thing as a boogeyman. You ever watch that John Wick, the first one, where the guy's talking to his kid? He said, yeah, I know all about the boogeyman. He said, well, this is the guy we sent to kill the boogeyman. Yeah, neo-Nazis and everything else. Echo in the forest. It takes you to an app, okay. That's right. Well, thank you for your support there, kitty. Texas Country Gal, old school? Is that what you are there, Echo in the Forest? I have to check the channel out. That's the type of guy I am. I'm just picking. I picked out your graduation night happy dance. Is that your grandkids or your kids? They look like they're happy for dancing. The little one looks cute. Well, they all look cute, but the little one's cuter than hell. Junkyard, I got an email from you, but I didn't get a picture. It didn't show up in the picture. I got it on my phone, so maybe I should check in on PC and see if it showed up there. But no, I have not heard that he's suing CNN, but it would be nice. Yeah. Young is in the house. I understand it. So, my grandson just went to go to school. He lives across the street, but he thinks he lives here. He spends more time here than he does across the street. They do, Warsaw. They do. Yeah, that the one that wanted everybody with the coronavirus to come to the rallies and stuff. I think that is just. I think that's actually a terroristic act. So, make it sulfuric there, Parkmaster. Sulfuric. That's pretty cool. I did subscribe to you, I believe. Yeah, I subscribed to you, so now you got 10 subscribers. Well, it only shows 9, but I did subscribe to you. You had 9 when I started. But that's how you start. I started out, like same way you are. That'd be a Dutch oven there, Roy. I'm not going to give up on your Corona there, Skeeter. There you go. Yeah, get a haircut and get a real job. Well, congratulations, Echo. Molly, where in the hell have you been? Good morning. You're looking lovely as ever. I see Charlie got off on YouTube. He's tired of their crap. What would you like to go with your ham, honey? Nothing? Okay. Well, I'll cut you off a hunk of that. Did you have a bad night?
No.
Brad says good morning. Gracie said good morning. I understand that, Kitty. You've been over on DVive? Okay. I've got an account for DLive. I just don't go over there. Give me a minute. I'm getting her breakfast around. I'll be right back.
I'll take them. What you put in the bank, so we'll bring them. Okay. No, you can buy in the jack, maybe you'll do that. Maybe you'll do it. Yeah. Can you do that?
No Fruit Loops, ham slice. Well, that's good there, Echo. I'm glad you stopped in, making time for us. That's funny, Skeeter. Yeah. Well, I bought some big old ham slices the other day. Me and Kathy, we were at the auction. We bought some big old ham slices. No, she's the one that actually went up and picked them out. So I cooked one this morning. So, and they're big. They're probably a pound each. So, well, thank you. And what was the one word, Kevin? Well, let me check. I don't think you're back from the dead there, Bobby. Sorry. That's not the Bobby McNutt. You won't say publicly. No. I don't think that's the real Bobby there, Junkyard. All right, there, Drifty. You have yourself a great day, brother. Take care. Yeah. Um, I like making ham and bean soup. Kathy makes bean soup and ham. Um, I like cabbage and ham too. So let me check that uh, Gmail there, Junkyard, and see um, if it did show up. Because when I got it on my phone, it didn't show up. So I just got the email, but I didn't get anything from it. So. Now I got it. That is picture perfect there, Junkyard. Picture perfect. Well, good morning, Big Steve. Goodbye, Big Steve. Grizz was lurking. um, um, nah, Bobby didn't die. Those rumors were vastly exaggerated. You're on the keto also? Okay. How's it working out for you, Skeeter? That's good. That's good. Well, I have been fluctuating between 3 and 5 pounds every time I go to the doctor. I'm either 3 or 5 pounds either way from where I've been based out at. So, um, during the Christmas eating season, I did gain a few pounds, but I went back the last time I was weighed at the doctor's. I lost that again. So I did. Makes you nauseous. My grandson, my youngest, the baby, has found out he's allergic to eggs, but he's only 8 months old. He's got a skin condition, and it's allergies is really hurting him. Well, found out he's allergic to eggs. Well, it's not that he's eating eggs, but his mother is nursing him, and she's been eating eggs, so she has to stop eating any eggs with anything in it. So, yeah, especially after the morning constitution. I have no idea. Yeah, he can't have eggs, period. I guess so.
Nothing with eggs either.
Yeah, nothing with eggs. Can't have cake. Anything that's cooked, pancakes, anything like that that's been cooked in eggs. So, or with eggs. And I feel sorry for him because, man,
Birthday, none of you can have eggs, none of it.
yeah, you can't have cake, none of it, man, unless you give them a cake without eggs in it. Yeah, yeah, it could interfere with vaccines too, there, Echo. Just eat cabbage. There you go, Roy. Yeah. Well, thank you, Sandra. Nice to have you here. You're looking lovely as ever. Yeah, I do have merchandise out there, but I haven't done anything with it in over a year because nobody's bought anything. Just a couple people have bought stuff. Sandra bought a T-shirt. I bought a cup. Me and Kathy's got some. She's got a sweatshirt and a T-shirt. I got a T-shirt. So that's right. Yeah, no chance he'll be an egghead. You're right there, JD. Cute kid though. Reminds me of. Yeah, I should start posting my link in the description. My grandson. He's such a handsome little feller. He reminds me of me. Yeah. No, he doesn't like me too much. I don't know what it is. I love the shit out of that little kid. But he'd rather nestle up to his nana. If she's around, it's going to be her before it's going to be me. I can guarantee you that. So,
He's all about his mom and dad.
and he's all about his mom and dad, though. So, they wanted my daughter, they wanted her to watch him Saturday, but we were at the food auction. So, I tell you what, though, Skeeter, he looks just like his dad did when his dad was a baby. So, spitting image of him. He's got his grandma's looks. But all my kids get their looks from their mother. I wasn't lucky enough to get him to look like me. No. Well, take her out and run around the block there, Sandra. Well, thank you, Roy. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. No, Skeeter. No. I'm one of a kind. Yeah, I know. I know. Bother, good morning. Nice to have you here. Actually, I'm not one of a kind there, Brad. I'm an identical twin, remember? Big Steve, I give you a wrench there, Steve. Oh, you bastard. Oh, oh God. Uh, uh, all right, there, Echo on the Force. You have yourself a great day. I appreciate you stopping by. I do too. I do. down by the stream yard. You guys got to check out Big Steve's channel. You'll understand why I'm laughing. Oh, I have to do another video. Have to probably do it today. My curbside finds. Yeah. I found something the other day at the curb. Pretty excited about it. Was a pretty good find for me. Maybe I shouldn't have took it out of the pickup that was parked by the curb, but it was next to the curb. Yeah, I like the channel, Steve. Yeah. That is funny. So, today is my daughter-in-law's first day at work, so I got to take her to work she has to be there at 9, so I get out of here at 8:30. I got to run her to work, so. And I get to babysit my youngest granddaughter. Oh boy, lucky me, lucky me. I'm Papa. Yeah, Papa. I'm Papa. Yeah, Papa. I'm Papa. Now, me and her, I've already got it planned. We're going down in the basement. And I'm going to clean out the pantry. She can help me. I can carry one can of food at a time. That way she'll be quiet. Kathy can sleep. I love her. I do. No. We'll get some time together. I don't know. I do got to run some errands, so I'll take her with me and get some errands run. And I have an Apple wedger, right? Well, I've got one that's on a handle that you can wedge apples, but it's in my shed, and I can't get into the shed because I had them take a bunch of stuff out of the garage, and I figured when they took it out of the garage and put it in the shed, they would put it to where you could actually get into the shed. No, they just threw it right there in the shed. So now I got to pull all that stuff out and rearrange it. So that's going to be a couple hours. I'm gonna run to the Goodwill or Salvation Army and see if I can find one, just one that you can push down, an apple wedger. So I got about 60 pounds of apples. I got to get wedged. I'm going to dehydrate them. So. I want to get that done today. I wanted to get that done day before yesterday, and I couldn't find my wedger. I have two of them. I got the one that you pull the handle down, and then one that you do this. And I can't find the one that you use both hands on. Was in a drawer in here, but I can't find it. So either I threw it away, which I doubt, or I put it in with some bunch of other stuff and packed it away to downstairs somewhere. That's right. Everybody they have to practice to be perfect, Roy. Yeah, I know. They'll stop right in the middle of the aisle, and they'll leave their cart in the middle of the aisle, and they'll be looking on the other side. Excuse me. Put the cart on that side of the aisle and get on that side. So you look in there and you're tapping your shopping cart like this. Damn. Yeah. Never. Yeah. Oh. Good morning, Chris. I'm glad you're taking care of Big Steve like that. That's right. I know. Yeah, a lot of people spell it with an I. Yeah. Morning. Morning, Grizzly. Well, it all started back in the 60s, Kevin. Sit right down and hear a tale of people trip that started castaways aboard this tiny ship on Gilligan's Isle. That's how it started. That's where everybody forgot how to spell isle and island. I like Gilligan. I like Gilligan's Island. There was a reason why the show was canceled, though. Back then, they did a scene with Mary Ann, I guess it was, and it was pretty provocative. And they went ahead and run it. And the sponsors pulled back their sponsorship after that and canceled it. After that, and canceled it, and wouldn't. They said it wasn't family, friendly or whatever at the time, and wasn't family appropriate. And that's why they canceled the Gilligan Island show. Then 15 years later, they did the mood had changed in America, and then they did The Rescue. I take you get a 5-minute break every time Steve gets timed out. Yeah, I see that. Yeah, I see you take a break every time Steve gets timed out. Oh. And I just watched that the other day. The Rescue of Gilligan's Island. Oh, well, I guess it was about a month ago. I watched it. And then they went back on another trip again, and Gilligan was cleaning the compass and found a few parts in there he didn't think belonged in there. And they got lost again. Yeah. They ended right back up on the same island. So. Huh. Good morning, Jeffrey. Nice to see you. You're looking lovely as ever. No. You got one more day before the doctor's appointment today? I'm actually waiting to see what Gene had to spend the night at the hospital last night. Remember, he had to go in Sunday night and do a sleep study and do some testing. So they made him not have any coffee. I bet he was shaking like a hemi in a roller skate. So hopefully he's went through that okay all night. I bet the first thing he's asking for this morning is a cup of coffee when he gets released. So hopefully all the tests and everything will go okay for Gene. If you guys would put your little prayer in for him. Gene's a nice man. God. Oh, hey, Jeff, would you like a wrench to take care of him? Oh, Grizz already got it. Yeah. It's a good thing you're doing that, Grizz. Yeah, I know you need less coffee. But, they hook you up to 10,000 wires and they said, now go ahead and go to sleep. How the hell do you sleep with 10,000 wires on? I did a sleep study in here at the house. They sent me the machine. I sent it back after I did the sleep study. How the hell can you sleep with that many wires on you? That's right, Brad, he does. Yeah, I know, he's so rude, isn't he? Yeah, that's right. Yeah, wait till Steve comes back or comes in. Yeah. Asplund? Yeah. Yeah, you can't sleep with that many wires on it. There's no way. No. Why can't they do something like Wi-Fi? Okay, put a band on you or whatever, and make it Wi-Fi compatible. By George, boy, I think you got something there. And then that way, they can just pick up Wi-Fi. You don't have to have wires. I'd probably just give somebody a multi-million-dollar idea. No. Yeah, that's right. That's why they end up with CPAP machines because, you know, you can't sleep in them. You can't sleep with those masks. You can't, or with all those wires on you. First thing you do is when you're sleeping with all them wires, before you go to bed, you're worried about untangling them wires or tangling them wires up or knocking them wires off. So you sit there all night trying to sleep, and you can't sleep because you may fall asleep within your subconscious mind. I can't do anything. I got to stay still. So you are good at it there, Grizz. So good morning, Mama Renda. Cruise ship's coming in today. Yeah, don't confuse yourself, Grizz. You'll be talking to yourself here shortly. Hey, Grizz, hi. Hi. He did that last night. He talked to himself last night on here. You didn't realize it until I caught it. So. And the avatars are so small I can't see them, but if I'd have seen the avatar this morning, I'd have known better. There we go. Yeah, we all like Big Steve. Well, that's the problem. You drink coffee all night, you can't sleep. Now, you work third shift, or do you? Excuse me. Now, I have no problem. I can drink coffee and go to bed. Kathy can drink coffee and go right to bed. I guess when you get used to it or whatever, but she drinks a lot more coffee than I do. So I'll have 3 of these cups every morning or whatever, 3, maybe 4, and that's it. I don't usually drink coffee after 9 o'clock in the morning, and I might have one at night, maybe. That's it. And it's not that often if I have it at night. So. No mood. Huh. Oh, yeah. That's pretty good ham, wasn't it?
That you bought? Yeah.
Oh, well, actually, you picked them out. So, and you bought it. So. What time does she go to school? Here in the next few minutes?
Oh,
Gretchen.
got to go to school. Yeah.
Yeah, so I figured you're probably coming out here to say goodbye to her.
No.
Hmm.
She catches it out front.
Oh, okay, because I've heard you yell out the window to her, out the door. Well, why do they let her off in the front of her, or pick her up in the front of her house, but they let her off here? Huh? I don't either. That's right, one holder. No. I don't understand it either. She gets picked up in the front of her house, but she gets dropped off on the side of ours.
I guess she's gonna get dropped off out front too.
Huh. Yeah. I made ham steaks this morning, or a ham steak. So it turned out pretty good. Yeah, well, you're welcome. Mama Renda, trolls need loving too. So, just embrace the troll. Put your arm around them and say, hey, nice to have you here. Glad you could make it. That's all you got to do. Embrace the troll. Troll lives matter. Right. Well, maybe you got to put a little more effort into it. I draw the line. Go get him, Grizz. Get him. Cook is still asleep. You got to nudge her. Trolls are us kids. That's right. Oh, yeah. You can send your contributions to the PayPal right there if you want trolls to be kids. Trolls are us. I don't want to grow up. Oh, there's several that's in here there, Jeff. So Brenda loves Jeff. She does. Her does, her does, her does. Mhm. That's right. Nobody messes with Mama Renda's Jeff. But and I'm and Grizz is out there right now. He's taking care of Steven. So you learn him to behave. I know there, Grizz. You're learning him to behave. Yeah. It's a good thing he's taking lessons from you. Well, they're all real people there. They're just pretending somebody they're not. So I'll probably have a panel Wednesday morning and Thursday night. So, yeah, I know he's only showing up every 5 minutes. So yeah. All right there, Brad. Did you get your pickup done yet, Brad? Sun's out, guns out. Not yet. It's been raining. Okay. It was a 2 pill night last night. I can tell you that. I took one. I took a pain pill um, about 7 o'clock last night, somewhere around there, and then I took another one about 3 o'clock this morning. So I I got a couple hours of halfway decent rest, but I can turn my neck a little more today. That last night it was like this, and every bit of it hurt. All the way on both sides of the shoulder, all the way down. You know, it's the weather changing. That's what's doing it. So. And there you go, Jeff. It'd be a good day to hang out with Bosco and Sammy. Let them run around the yard. Take them to the park. Let them chase squirrels and howl at the moon. Well, you can run in your yard, but you might fall down and hit yourself in a bog log. you, you got the Steve back on there. That's funny. Yeah. Oh no, there he goes again. You're right, Wrench Master. Where they can go and be somebody they're not. A lot of times when somebody goes to be someplace or somebody they're not, they won't let you into their lives. I have nothing to hide. You guys see me every day. Oh. I have a lovely wife. So. So, anybody got anything they want to talk about? I tell you what, Jeff, and they've done a study on it. A dog, it doesn't matter. A dog, a Chihuahua, or a Great Dane. Good morning, Wrench Master. They don't understand size. So even a Chihuahua thinks it's as big as a Great Dane, and a Great Dane thinks it's as small as a Chihuahua. You know, they don't understand size. So. Now, when we were younger, we had a Great Dane. It was actually my sister's, but we were taking care of him. And his name was JD. And a Great Dane weighed about 80 pounds. And he was the biggest lap dog you ever did see. So, oh, yeah. That's probably why there, Grizz. Yeah. Well, anyways, you could be sitting on the couch, and that damn dog would come up and get on your lap. Sit right there. Lay right across your lap. So. Now, what's funny is one day we were gone, and I come home, and the police are sitting in the driveway. So I park in the yard, and I said, "Can I help you?" He said, "Yeah, your dog got out, so we put him back in." Well, I said, "How'd he get out?" I said, "I don't know, the gates were locked." He cleared an 8-foot fence. Okay. But he was in the road is a one-way road. The cops pulled up there, and the dog's like this, and he's playing with him in the street. He's dodging them, playing catch me, and he wasn't vicious. He didn't do anything, and they were chasing him. "Good night, honey." They were chasing him around, and he was just running. He was having fun, and they were there, and because the neighbors told them, that about what time I get home every day, and so they waited there with him till I got home. I said, "I have no idea. I don't know what to do." So I ended up having to put some what do you want to call it? I had to come away from the fence, okay, and I put another row of fencing in there, like 4 foot, but this was like 8 feet away from the 8-footer. So he could jump the 4-footer easy, but he couldn't get enough speed up to jump the 8-foot, and that's how we stopped him from jumping the fence. So. And it wasn't too bad of a thing to do because uh, I only had to do it on just two sides of the fence. So, two sides, the other thing had stuff to break it up where you couldn't get enough speed to get up and get out of there. Yeah, but you love your dog, don't you? Oh yeah. Well, you got to teach her, Sandra. So sometimes it's a little tough love. You got to roll up a newspaper and smack them on the head, or right between on the running lights when they're doing that. Tell them bad, and you know. Yeah, there you go. I gotta go get me a warm up. I'll be right back. Honestly. That's right. Good morning, JD. You're looking lovely as ever. Time yourself out again, Grizz. There you go. Yeah. I think I might have to clean the filter out of that thing. It's even drier than me nuts. Yeah. That's right. You better stay hid. You know, they're complaining about all the viruses and stuff and all the sickness and illness and everything in California. But it looks like a third world country in most of them cities. So, good morning, Gene. Nonsense Saturday. Are you okay? I just asked about you. I hope your test and everything goes good, Gene. everybody say a prayer for Gene. So. Coffee is brewing, all right. Well, I did get word from Juan Valdez, and he decided to give everybody the day off with pay instead of to lay them off because he knew that he'd come back in full force. Yeah. So. I forgot I had the computer fan on too. I got this thing the computer sits on, laptop sits on. And I haven't been using it that often, the fan, but I thought I'd better turn that on here every once in a while and help keep her cool. I hope it does too. I hope it does good. You know. And another, Gene, there's a lot of coffee substitutes out there too, brother. So if that's what it is coffee's doing it to you, don't die over a cup of coffee. There's plenty of substitutes, like alcohol. Yeah. Come on, Steve, say something. That's part of the first cup together. That's right. Gene's got the little plunger underneath the coffee maker, so you pull the pot out, it doesn't leak. Gene's got his finger up there, he goes. That's right. Grow up, Grizz. Huh. That would have made a funny gift, yeah. All right there, Brad. You have yourself a great day. Take care, brother. I'll tell you what, Kathy can fall asleep, but I can fall asleep after I drink coffee. It doesn't keep me up. Oh. Good morning, Christy. I didn't see you come in. You're looking lovely as ever. No. I'm more like a Wranglers guy anyways. Now, I did have a Levi CJ5 Jeep CJ5. It was a Levi's edition. Yeah, they got a ballroom, yeah. There is a difference. There is, honestly, between Levi and Wranglers. Um, so I much prefer a Wrangler. You calling me, Cap? Just a second. Yeah. I got two brand new pairs of blue jeans. The rest of them are 10, 12 years old, probably. But, I never had a need for a lot of, Levi's or stuff like, or blue jeans and stuff like that, other than what I wore, um, you know, um, if we went out or on the weekends when I didn't work. 'Cause Good morning, Robert. Nice to have you here. You're looking lovely as ever. General, General, not gerbil, General. When I was working for the trucking company and for the garbage company, I had work uniforms, and you started out at 3 o'clock in the morning. You put on your work uniform. I damn sure wasn't going to change clothes just to sit home. So, especially if I was out in the garage working or whatever. So, I never needed a bunch of blue jeans and stuff like that. So, but right now, I've probably got 10 pairs of blue jeans, 8, 9 pairs of sweatpants. I got more t-shirts than you can count a stick at. I got like 20 of these black t-shirts. Sorry to hear that there, Mama Linda. That's too bad. Do you guys know why your insurance is higher if you have dogs? Because there's statistically, if a house catches on fire, um, how about a coffee? Yeah, there you go. Uh, it was caused by a pet, especially if nobody was home, right? Well, they had to get a GoFundMe account started for that family there, Mama Linda. After all, there's a stripper that fell off her stripper pole, and they set up a GoFundMe for her, and I guess it's up to like $40,000 or $50,000 for her till she can get back on that pole again. Oh. But there is statistically dogs that jump up on the counters and stuff. They put their paws on the counters and stuff. Uh, that's where a lot of the house fires start. If it's started and it isn't faulty wiring or anything like that, it's from a pet. And mainly if they got a dog and it puts its paws up on the counters and stuff, it'll turn on the stove or whatever and start a fire. So she ain't no stripper pole. There you go. There's a GoFundMe. Okay. There you go. When I was working for the garbage company, okay, we had this guy, his house caught on fire, okay? I understand that, Jeff. His house caught on fire, and they lost all their clothes, everything, okay? And so they set up an account. Our company that we work for, there you go. Big Steve's at it again. Our company donated some, some money to them, and bought, put them up in a hotel for a couple of weeks, and all this other stuff. Well, then the guy moved his wife and family into the garage. The garage was on the property, and it was, during the summer, so it wasn't bad. And they had a couple porta johns brought out and stuff then. So there you go. But anyways, come to find out, it was, poor us, poor us, poor us, pity, 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 pity. And, everybody donated. I give some money to them and everything. Come to find out, this guy had burnt down his own house and burnt down his own garage. Yeah. Yep, it does. I know when you lose everything, your baby pictures and all that other stuff, that's terrible because you can't get that stuff back. Oh yeah, we all were bamboozled. I tell you what, the biggest bamboozle we ever had, and it wasn't monetary. It was had the wool pulled over our eyes. There you go, Jeff. We had this guy come to work for us every morning. He was there bright and early. And, every night he would leave and go to, leave. Well, during lunch, he and he would come back. And sometimes the guy would come back out of breath, like he'd been jogging or running or whatever, or just excited or something. The guy was robbing banks on his lunch hour. And the part of it is he would drive to a location, property that he owned, park his vehicle, pull it in the driveway around behind a building, park his vehicle, take off with a motorcycle and a helmet, go to the bank, rob him, come back, park the motorcycle in the barn, take his helmet and all the other stuff off, get back in his pickup and come to work. This guy robbed 6 banks in our city, and none of us knew it until they caught him. And the only reason why they caught him is because he was on his way back to the property and the motorcycle broke down, and they caught him. Yeah. No. That's right. What are you talking about, shipping? Jeff, if you can put them in a box like this box is probably maybe a foot by 18 inches. You can probably mail this box for $15. And if you can stuff enough t-shirts in there, you take your t-shirt, lay it out flat, fold the sleeves in, fold it in half, and roll it up. You can roll that thing up to like a burrito, like this big, because that should show you how to do it in the Army. Same way with underwear and socks and stuff. You can roll them tight, and you can get a lot of T-shirts in that little box. I bet I could get 30 T-shirts in there if I really wanted to. There you go. Well, they got several different boxes at the post office, and the ships. If it ships, if it fits, it ships. So there's a box for like $7.75, and then a box for like $11.50. So the one for $7.75, you could probably put 8 or 9 T-shirts in it if you roll them up. The boxes are free. Just grab a couple of boxes, different sizes at the post office. Take them home. See which one you can actually, get all your shirts in, and then use that one to mail out. What was it, a crack house there? Huh. Yep, close enough. Meth house, whorehouse. So, yeah. It's never a good thing when a house fire. Neighbor next to us when we were kids, her house caught on fire, burnt down the ground. She come out screaming out of the house, said, "The house is on fire, the house is on fire." We called the fire department. My dad ran down there, pulled the meter box off, and then he started, trying to put the fire out, and couldn't do it. So she lost everything. Oh, I bet, Caroline. By the way, good morning, Caroline. You're looking lovely as ever. So, I think there was a couple house fires here last week. When I was a kid, um, my mom had a cousin, and they had 6 kids, and the house burnt down in the middle of the night, and the only person that survived was the husband and one of the kids. Oh, my last house, the house I had before, it was first sold in 1810. I don't know when it was built, but it was first sold in 1810. And I was the only one that remodeled that house, other than, to upgrade it into modern times. It had some plumbing and stuff in it, but I went to tear out the walls and stuff, and they were still the porcelain tubes going through the 2x4s. These were oak 2x4s, and they were 2 inches wide and 4 inches thick, or 2 inches deep. They were real 2x4s. But anyways, you couldn't nail into them. They were so hard you had to screw into them or drill a hole to drive a nail. But I ended up having to cut out all the wiring and stuff and running wire. There was copper tubing in there for gas light. It had gas lights at one time. Think you may have torn something in your shoulder? You probably did, Grizz. Where does it hurt? Does it hurt right here? Or right here? Or back here? If it's right here, you probably tore a rotator cuff. So, and if it's back here, you do know your shoulder muscles go this way, right? So if you're hurting on this side of your back, you've done something to this muscle on this side. If you're hurting on this side of your back, you've done something to the muscle on this side. No. Yeah, over exercise with a 32-ounce water, yeah. Mountain water, yeah. Yeah, probably. Your house was built in 1920? That's pretty cool. 1960. So you forgot to tell you. Okay, tell me. Oh. Anyways, my first house, or this house, the last house I had, excuse me, last house, was 1810 was the first time it was sold. Okay. That's when that wasn't when it was bought or built, but it was sold the first time in 1810. I have the abstracted deed. I did not give that up. I kept it. And the abstracted deed is made with a bunch it starts with old paper like parchment paper or buckskin paper. That's how old it looks, like that paper from the Independent, like how the Declaration of Independence is put on. That kind of paper. And it comes on up, and through the years the paper changes in the abstracted deed. And all it is a big book, that they put together with the original documents. Outer in the front top edge, shoulders, numbness. Yeah, you probably tore something a lot. You probably tore a rotator cuff there. I lost the feeling in my two fingers right here when I tore the rotator. So. No. Yeah, if a different radio station would come in, you're right there, Gene. Like I was just saying, I don't know why you can't make that shit Wi-Fi. Take all them wires off. No. Anyways, if you can see it right there, see the scar right there? That's where the rotator was repaired. No. At least your hair didn't fall out. Yeah. Well, now you're starting to sound like Big Steve. Oh, that'll teach you, Big Steve. Yep. That's right. Kathy told me yesterday she's at the store. She said, "Man, the shelves are looking bare." I said, "Yeah, people are getting worried." Oh, you left the color in, nothing happened. You didn't lose your hair. Try it with bleach sometime. See what happens there. You'll lose your hair. All right, there, Gene. Take some sleep, man. Get you a nice coffee and go to sleep. Well, why don't you? I could say something to that, Mama Linda, but I'm not gonna. I asked Kathy if she wanted to go camping. Mm-hmm. Why don't you put your post office box up there, Mama Linda, so if anybody else is in here would like to send something, some donations to that family, they could send them to you? And I know people are going to be funny about it, but what I'm saying is, if you do want to send something to these people, go ahead and send it to them. Don't be, sending, making a joke out of it or whatever, because it's not funny. I know there's a few people in here that are trolls and stuff like that, and I know trolls think everything's funny, but some of them do have good hearts. So if you guys would like to send something to the post office box 544 Conway, New Hampshire 03818. Send it to her and she'll make sure this family gets it. And she'll do a video of it. Yeah. Neighbor down the street from Mama Renda had a fire. They lost everything plus their dog. So they have a place to live, but they don't have clothes and stuff like that. So, and any little bit helps, it does. That's her post office box, yes. So, yeah, sizes would be nice to know. Everything from washcloths. So if you guys got some towels and stuff like that, you can send some towels or some washcloths, dishes, stuff like that. I do, Jeff. Last time I went camping with a tent. I got a bunch of tents. I got a bunch of sleeping bags. I got a bunch of air mattresses and stuff. I got enough camping equipment. I could probably put 20 people in camping equipment, sleeping bags and all. So. You'll never heal, Grizz, without surgery. It's a big tear. Mine wasn't a tear. Mine was a hole. Mine actually ripped a hole the size of a quarter in my rotator cuff. Okay. And he said it's never going to heal. It's never going to fuse back together. So if that happened to you, it's never going to fuse back together. And every time you move your shoulder, it's going to get worse and worse and worse. You may not think so, but one day you'll wake up and you won't be able to even move it, and all your fingers will be numb, your arm will be numb, and then you'll have so much nerve damage done, it'll be pathetic. So, I mean, if they can fix it, you're going to have to go in for an MRI first. And they send you, put you in for an MRI, and they do a soft muscle MRI to, see it. So, but when I had mine done, okay, I sat like this with that arm sling for 2 weeks. After 2 weeks, they wanted me to start moving my arms slowly back and forth like this. And they give me a rope and a pulley that you hang over your door, and you go like this with a rope and pulley. Okay, and then they go up higher with it, rope and a pulley. And then, you take it up higher and higher. Well, within 2 weeks, I could go like, I can't do it now because I have shoulder injuries now, but I could take it all the way up. So this is the shoulder I had repaired, but there's looking at this now. They just give me some more shots. I got to go back in 2.5 more months and see if it's any different. All right, everybody, it's 8:31. I got to get out of here. I got to take my daughter-in-law to work. But y'all have a great day. No, you can't be here, honey. God bless. Take care. Prayers and peace. Y'all stay safe, stay warm, stay dry, stay cool if you have to. But stay yourself. And thank everyone for being here. God bless y'all. Skeeter out forever. See you later, Skeeter. Have a good one, man.